Hi, I'm David Garrett. On this edition of Bronco Vision, we have a coaching legend and a speaker at 6:30 at Hamilton Fieldhouse on Monday night. It's Keady, most known for all of his Big Ten championships at Purdue, but a guest of UCO. Coach, welcome to Edmond.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here.
What have been your thoughts since arriving in Oklahoma City? It's changed a little bit since you've been around.
Well, it has. They've done a lot of really nice things here. You know, they put the arena in for the NBA team, put the AAA ball park in here, and of course, we had a really good meal tonight with Joe Moeller and his wife Julie. So it's been a fun evening.
Coach, in my studies, I've seen that you do several evening with Keady's throughout your time at St. John's and while coaching at Purdue. Could you give us a sample of what you talk about?
Well, I try to talk about things I think that people probably already know, but I talk about how easy it is to be successful, how to be motivated, how to do the things it takes to get along with people properly, and how to understand that if you do the right things every day with good habits, you can become a wealthy person, really.
Any surprises in your speaking engagements? Any questions that have stood out?
Not really. I enjoy the question answer part. That's fun to be able to communicate and entertain the crowd if they like that sort of thing. So questions are always welcome.
You've been out of the head coaching game for just a little bit. College athletics is turning big time. From afar, looking at it, and I know you're involved at St. John's, but what direction do you see big-time college athletics going?
Well, I don't know. That's a really good question. I think that we've become too involved in the athletic directors really want you to sell every seat and then play great teams. And then maybe your recruiting is not so easy wherever you're located, whatever environment you're in. So it makes it kind of tough on the coaches that if you expect coaches to all be able to discipline their players and graduate all of them and win big and make a lot of money for the athletic department, sometimes these facilities and the schools don't have that type of opportunity. So I think that we got to be real careful about what we do to our sport, not get it where it's down and the seats become empty.
What would you advise to keep it on the same plane or maybe improve it?
Well, I can tell you that the athletic directors have to be very careful about what they expect, and depending on the location of their university and so on. But I would advise that be patient and have a great deal of help for the coach in different ways. And one of the things that really helped me was I always had great assistants. So you never win big by yourself. You have to have a lot of good help. The trainers, the secretaries, the weight coaches, the media people, radio. Everybody has to be on the same page, and you have to be able to cooperate with each other in order to win.
Coach Keady, it really is a small world in your profession. You meet up with Eddie Sutton at Arkansas back in the 70s when he took the team to the Final Four. And, of course, Eddie's a beloved figure in the state of Oklahoma. And here you've come full circle back around in his territory to talk to us.
Well, he's one of the guys that I think that was probably the best coach in the country when he was coaching. He was one of the people that really mentored me and helped me become better at I was pretty good on offense, but when I worked for Eddie for 4 years, I learned how to coach defense and win with it. So he was great for me, and without him, I probably wouldn't have kept my job at Purdue for 25 years.
Coach, let's have fun with a couple of questions. Does the scowl come out anymore?
I don't know. I didn't know I scowled when I did. So, you know, it's one of those things that you hear a lot about. People say, is he just really as mean as he looks, and that sort of thing. So I don't know. I don't know how to make the scowl. I didn't know it was there, but it was there.
When you coached with the Olympic coaches for the Dream Team in 2000, what maybe are a couple of great memories out of that group?
Well, he won the gold medal, and I think that, you know, when you walk in the stadium, when they introduce you on the ceremony night, when they have all the teams walking together, that's special. We were with the Williams sisters, the great tennis players, up in a room where we had great security, and you just meet so many great people, and that was special to be able to coach in the Olympics.
We can go down your resume and see all the great accomplishments. As you step back, what would you like us most to remember about Keady?
Well, that I treated people right and I was fair and I did the things it took to teach young men how to start their own. One of the things I'm the proudest of right now, I have 7 assistant coaches that are now head coaches, so that's special. And I think the main thing is if people understand that if you do things in a special order every day, you can be successful. It's not that complicated.
So, Coach, after you speak with the students at the UCO campus and, of course, shake a lot of people's hands, where might we find Gene Keady after this trip?
Well, my wife and I will be in New York City at Battery Park where we live, and we're going to get ready for the season now. It's been a great pleasure to work for Coach Lavin at St. John's University. So getting ready for the season, like everybody that's basketball nuts, you're thinking about trying to get to the Final Four next March and April, so it's going to be in Texas this year, so we won't be too far from you if you get here. So it's one of those things where getting prepared for another season, and it's fun to do that. For me, at least, I really enjoy it.
Coach, thanks for coming to see it. It's been certainly my privilege to get to talk to you. Best of luck in your future.
Thank you. It's a privilege to talk to you.
With Gene Keady, I'm David Garrett. Thanks for watching this edition of Bronco Vision.